Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Mad Hatter here with his bucket of stuff. And today, we're gonna do this. There was somebody who had went out and bought one of the AimxyZ face cams, and he's having a little bit of a hard time understanding how the curves work and what's involved in just making them work. So what we're going to do is this: we're going to hop on over to the config page, and this comes up. What the heck? Okay. Ooh, wait, no. Uh There we are. All right. And we have different sections here for games, rotation, position, profiles, hotkeys, channels, and so forth. But his real problem was understanding how to set your curves and what everything is stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to start at the very top. So of course we have your yaw, pitch, roll, XYZ. X is over here. This is pretty much a speed value bar. They give it a different name, but it's the speed at which you want this to happen for your yaw. Do you want it to happen quick? Do you want it to happen slow? Or this would be reversed of everything. So slow would be axis, like 0.1. All right. It goes all the way down to 0.1 and goes all the way up to +2, or it goes from off to -2. In other words, there's no movement at all whatsoever. So, well, actually, it's all reversed. The movement is all reversed. I don't understand that one, but anyway. Oh, okay. I think I do. I think if you move your head left, it goes right, and if it goes right, you go left. So I think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure the speed reverses. Yeah, okay, the speed would reverse. So if you wanted to go fast, you'd go slow, and then if you wanted to go slow, you'd go fast. Slow, fast, fast, ultra slow. Okay, so, and these buttons over here where you're symmetrical, where everything is moving the same, or you're asymmetrical, where things are kind of, they're, how'd they explain it? Well, let's go to the manual and they will explain that. If I can remember where it was sometime. Okay, right here. Asymmetric point selection. The positive value of the axis is output by using the previous page a symmetric mode curve, and the negative value by using the current page curve. Okay, yeah, I understand now. So here's your negative and here's your positive. So where did I have that set? I had it set at point. Six. Yeah, 0.60. All right. And that was symmetrical. Now, this button over here to control that curve is for your degrees. How many degrees you want to move? You want to move on 90 degrees? Do you want to move 180, 45 only, 30? You know, it's all up to you. So I had mine set at 90. All right. Now, these points right here are little curve points that you can either, if you double click on them, you can, are on this curve line here, you can double click on it and you can add a curve, add a point, and you can just move that around if you want. Okay. And you can right click on any point on here, I believe, except for the red one. Yeah. And delete it. And put that point someplace else. Or if you didn't like where that was going to be or the result that you were going to get, or thought you were going to get, you can right click on it and double click someplace else and try someplace else. And they are slidable also. So you just left click on it, and when that arrow comes up, or that four-sided arrow comes up, you can slide them. And you can move a point down, and you can put another one, and another one, or you could put, yeah, that's too close. Maybe I used up all my points. Let me see. Nope. This is long. I don't know why it won't let me put one there. Maybe it's just if I slide that one up. Nope. Nope. But anyway, you get my point. You can double click on these, and you can add points, or you can just right click on them and delete any point that you want, and you can slide that point around, and you can, you know, kind of make your own custom curve or do whatever. And I believe I was right. You can add, if you do that, what I just got done doing, lowering this red line here, and then you can add more points along there, and you can even do other weirder things with your curve or what have you. But, and then if you don't like it, you can just right click and get rid of those points, take that original point way back up there, and kind of almost start over. The only down, I wish it had they had like a reset button if you didn't like the curve at all, period, and you want to start it fresh from the default curve for the yaw. You can just click the reset button and it would reset the yaw. Or if you wanted to do it with pitch, or if you want to do it with roll or whatever, you could just, if you didn't like it and it wasn't turning out right and you couldn't remember exactly where those points were for the default, you can just click that button and it would reset it back to the default for whatever you were in. So that would be cool. And that's, I mean, that, and this is the line down here, your X is the movement of your head as far as yaw is concerned. And it's the same for pitch. This is the movement of your head as far as how your pitch would work. And the same for roll. I just left. This is just the global default, so it's not going to interfere with any of my games, but I just wanted to show you what these curves are for. The axis curve X is for pan right or pan left. Okay. And the axis for Y is up or down. Up, down. So I'm kind of raising up on my seat to look up, and then I'm kind of hunching down a little, not a whole lot, but kind of like coming down into my seat and looking down. Or, yeah. And then Z is your forward. Well, I have my mic in front of me. Here, let me see. I have my forward and reverse or back. So that's how that works. And then again, you have, you got your speed slider, and then pitch, speed slider, and roll, speed slider. And it's the same thing for your pan right and pan left. You get a speed slider. Same thing with your up and down and forward and back. One thing I did forget is for each one of those axes, you have your degrees as far as your movement is concerned, plus for X, you have an everybody is going to be different as far as how far away you sit from your faces from the camera, or even how big your monitor is. I have a 32-inch monitor, so I got to move my head like y'all a little bit further. All right, so the rotation up here and the position, excuse me, the rotation and the position is all, they say 5 for smooth and 4 for stable for optimal use. What I say is it all depends on how far away you sit away from your camera, how big your monitor is, and how you sit. And you can see how I have mine set. Mine is at 16 and 15. 16 and 15. And it works great. After I got to understand how these curves work and stuff, it works wonderful. I couldn't have asked for a better piece of hardware. So, but the axes are simple. They're kind of almost pretty set for you. You can choose default, soft, and it'll set your axis. They'll be at the default setting and stuff like that. All you gotta do is just kind of mess with the smooth and stable here. And then your profile, what kind of profile do you want? Do you want something that's one, I would say probably V for that is like 1:1. You got a default for racing, so like if you're a racer or something like that, using this camera or whatever is for racing, and you got a default soft. Mine for, because I play Star Citizen a lot, and it's already on here, Star Citizen. Mine is set for soft for Star Citizen, the default soft. The hotkeys are really simple to set up. I know this is supposed to be about the curves, but these are just going over little things. Click on that button right there, and you get this little window that pops up here. I'll just clean it off there. If you, whatever button you want, you just click on it and it's set, and then you just click off the window and you're off to the races. The channels here, I have this FSX P3D. I was having problems with it a little while back, and they said, well, go ahead and download this and it'll work fine. Well, I downloaded it and I found out it has something to do with freaking Microsoft games, and I don't play Microsoft games. I believe that's what that's for. The TVC, I was reading up a little bit on it, and they said that it was best to leave that on because it reads real-time movement, if I understood that right. So it helps to read real-time movement of your head. So that's really about it. I mean, aside from the device side and stuff like that, your device, your version, your game, whatever you're playing here, your profile, and your center button for your joystick to keep everything straight and centered. Then you got your vision, your zoom. How far away are you sitting from your camera will determine what your zoom is, so everything the camera reads is reading your face fine, like this. So hey, that's me. Yep, bye. So and then your engine, all depends on your system. You can set it all the way up to high. And with the AI, but I found with the AI, that gives me a little bit of lag. I don't know why. But I shut the AI off, and I'm set to moderate, and everything works fine. Yay! But that's pretty much as far as curves are concerned. The curves are easy, to set. I mean, if you start adding points and stuff like that and doing funky stuff with your curves... There is no reset button. So that's about it. I want to thank everybody for stopping by, if you did, and taking a look at the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. Please leave a like. Helps out the channel. And go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know when other videos come up. So I hope you guys have a great evening and a great rest. I can't even talk. A great weekend, and we'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye bye.